This Shemar Stewart situation has been bizarre, and it is only getting worse. As at the start of the week when he was at mandatory minicamp just watching though, he was talking and he said that the Bengals just want to win arguments more than winning games because they're basically fighting over a little clause in his contract, and for a first round pick like Stewart was, there's basically a set salary, there's not a whole lot to negotiate. So now today, the last day of mandatory minicamp, Stewart isn't even just staying there and watching, he has left mandatory minicamp. He had been attending the team activities, but without a signed contract, as Schefter reported. With the Bengals pushing for another clause, he has not signed his contract, and he will not be showing up until that contract is signed, even if it leads into training camp. And this has people on the internet looking at the collective bargaining agreement. In the event that this just doesn't get signed and this doesn't work out now, it still seems extremely unlikely and too early to talk about, but might as well get the speculation going. So essentially, to sum it up, if a player sits out the entire year like Shemar Stewart could, he could re-enter the draft in 2026. But then if this happens the second time and say the Bengals drafted him, which wouldn't be the case if he enters the draft in 2026 and he sits out the second year, yet then you can be an undrafted free agent and sign anywhere. So essentially, if he doesn't like his situation with the Bengals, then he's going to have to sit out the entire year and re-enter the draft in 2026, something that is just so unprecedented. And if he just wants to pick his own team, which isn't the problem because he's just looking for them to give him his rookie contract, then he would have to sit out 2 years, and obviously that's not going to be the case for the first round edge rusher out of Texas A&M. And the worst part of it all is the Bengals are dealing with this situation with Trey Hendrickson, and they drafted Shemar Stewart as a guy that they could replace Trey Hendrickson with, and now instead of just having that Trey Hendrickson contract dispute, they have it with the guy who they drafted to be his replacement.